Hello, 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 everyone. I'm sorry I'm late. I just was having lunch and I guess I just waited too long. But I'm here now. I have to go off and do some technical things like fixing my camera and that kind of thing. But I'll be right back. We don't want this silly thing having a heartbeat. Okay, there's that part. And come on. Everything's slow today. I guess I'm slow, so everything else is slow. Hi, Julie. Hi, Barbara. I have a heartbeat. I was afraid the camera would have a heartbeat. I didn't want that pulsing happening with the camera. You're slow. You're just getting coffee. Well, yeah, but your time frame is a little different too. So I've been up for a while, but no, I didn't. I didn't want the autofocus to be on. I wanted it to not have that happening. Okay, I think we've got everything sorted out. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Julie and Barbara. Let's see. I don't see any problem. I had to go get it turned off. That was all, Julie. I just had to go turn it off. Um, I do have some happy mail for later, and I have stuff to make a new happy book. So that'll be good because then I can put in a new happy mail. I'm just getting this fixed, putting it away. You know how that goes. Come on, behave yourself. Erase all images. Yes. Getting something. It got chilly here too, Julie. Hi, Linda. Hi, Cheryl. I'm going to, this came from Mindy. I'm going to put it up for right now and work on our little journal page first. I've got 2 sweatshirts and a long sleeve shirt on, Julie, so I do know the feeling. Okay, let's move this down. I tried to get prepared this morning. Doesn't mean I am, but I tried. And I have a few little things on my table, and I'm going to find some more. This looks interesting. I'm glad y'all are here. If you hadn't been around on Thursday, if you weren't around on Thursday, our next project on Tuesdays and Thursdays is going to involve colored pencils. They do not need to be expensive colored pencils of any brand or any type. Your paper does not have to be super high end. We're going to play and we're going to learn together. So that is the plan. I'm just pulling out some little bits of stuff to see what we can maybe make something out of. Maybe we'll see. Looks like I've got butterflies out for some reason, and I don't need to have that many out. We'll see. Let's see what we can do with that. She could send summer back here 2 weeks before summer officially starts and it's cold. Cheryl's laying down and resting. Okay. It finally got chilly here. Now it's actually chillier than normal here. That cold front has pushed down here, and Jeff actually had to put some potted plants in the garage last night. I have some pretty good sized papayas and moringa, and I think my avocado is still alive, but those things are in big pots, and he had to put them in the garage last night. So but that's kind of unusual here. This just looks really fun. So we'll see what we can do. I have a little pile of mess. Linda, are you going to play in your little journal? I'm going to see if I can find a page. Let's bring you in a little closer, though. Excuse me just a minute. Jeff? Yep. Before you go back outside, will you fix my tea bottle? I didn't get a chance to fill it up. Okay, thank you. Hi, Mina. Hi, Jacqueline. Okay, let me see here. What was I going to do? I was going to bring you in just a little closer. I knew I had grabbed my thingy for a reason. As soon as you get your stuff around for it. Barbara's drinking coffee, so she'll probably do hers in a little while. Okay, I have, odds and ends. We'll see. I'm looking for a page that is telling me it should be on there. Not quite your desk yet, but coffee's brewing. Well, that works. Julie's making jewelry. Hi, Lisa. I think I'm going to use a Lisa piece of paper right there. It kind of looks like it goes with some of these papers for some reason. What if we ink this? I wonder if it will stamp if we ink it. Keto ice cream. Okay. I have never heard of keto ice cream. Is it soybean, Lisa? Or maybe almond? Okay, Mina. Glad to know you're here. I'm wondering if this cornflower blue will make me happy. Not a brand name, just one that is keto friendly. Okay, interesting. Okay, I need something soft underneath this to make it stamp good. Let's just try it out, see what happens. This, by the way, is the inside of a adding machine tape roll. Okay, I'm going to really like this thing. Yep. Hi, Sherry. Okay, yep. Yeah, I like that. That came out cool. Okay, so. No, maybe I put it like that. Mm-hmm. Hi, Dana. Very low carbs, 7 net carbs per pint. Chocolate caramel lava cake flavor. Oh my goodness. Oh, I want one of those stamps. Okay. There's the innards of an adding machine tape roll, Julie. Now I did put something soft under because this is a hard plastic thing. It fits on my calculator type adding machine, but check it work and see if the cash registers, what the inside of the cash register tape looks like, because sometimes cash registers have tape that looks like that. Oh, Dana, fun, 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 not. And Lisa, you made Cheryl hungry. Okay. All right. Well, I am going to see. What was I thinking? I was thinking that maybe this. Okay, let's see. That. Thank you, hon. Thank you. Cash register ones are just a very plain circle. Well, look at charity shops and see, because this is, I mean, this one can't be that old because it just appeared on my desk in the last little while. So I have to look around. All right, let's see what we can do with that. That looks kind of cute so far. I'm a thinking. Let's see. Well, that one looks kind of fat. Let's try this one. This way. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Are you having fun outside?
Got the generator running right now. I'm getting ready to turn everything on and move it all and close it back up.
Okay. Did you test the furnaces? Jeff, did you hear me? Did you test the furnaces? Did you test the furnaces?
That's what I'm getting ready to do. I got
okay. All right. He's running the camper through its monthly things. You have to do that every so often. Put the slides out, put them back in, run the generator, do all that fun stuff that, he hasn't had time to do for the last month and a half. Okay, so I just wrap that around and tied a knot. Just, we'll see if I like it or if I'm going to cut it off or something else. I don't know. Maybe. I'm almost thinking that with some words, that's done. That would be awfully fast. But I do like it. So let's ink things. We got to ink them. First, let's glue this down. It's a little glue. Okay, I have to read you Barbara's, or you all have to read it. Coffee, all right, coffee in hand, ice pack on hip, socks for feet. I'm here, clean and ready to play. We kind of know how that works. Don't need to be a lay versus minor. You agree it's done? Oh, I'm glad that you liked it. It has to have ink everywhere, but that's that's not hard to do. I go back and ink it. It's amazing what you can do with a little piece of torn paper too. That's what always is fun about this project, is that whenever we do it, it's it's just so, the easy stuff. And I kind of think I'm going to leave these pieces sticking up off the top of the page just because I like them like that. Well, I'm like Julie, Barbara. I'm sorry that you're achy, but I understand the point. Um, I hate ice, but it does make things better. I have to tell y'all, I got off kind of early Thursday because we had a lot. Well, okay. So first, we do this the parade, the Veterans Day parade. We do or have done in the past with the Jeep Club, and afterwards we go to Texas Roadhouse because a good 3/4 of the guys are actually veterans. And Texas Roadhouse has this thing where they give veterans a free meal. Well, all of those of us that aren't pay for our meal, but that's all right. It's just a club thing. It's kind of like a little tradition. So we got over there Thursday, and Texas Roadhouse is literally closed, completely closed, and can't go in to have our lunchtime meal. So we make the decision that we're going to go to this place called Logan's for a dinner time meal. So I got off early, and then I get out in the other room, and Jeff says, well, plans have changed again. Logan's has closed completely. Not just closed, not for lunch. They aren't just closed for lunch. They're closed completely. So we ended up at Chili's. But it was kind of a rough time getting a meal to stay organized for the guys this Thursday. Cold things make your knees feel worse. When my hands are hurting, Sherry, I've got compression gloves to put on, but if it was cold, I don't think it would help my hands at all. It would make me, it would make me very, did I have it that way? No, I had it this way, didn't I? Yeah, that way. Yeah. I agree, Barbara. Every day I'm on the right side of the grass makes me very happy. Okay, I didn't get too much glue up there, did I? Yep, just a little bit. There we go. Hi, Teresa. Do I remember what that blue is called that they mentioned? Okay, are you talking to me? Let me see. Compression gloves make my hands worse. Oh, Teresa, that would not be good. Logan's is a good but expensive roadhouse. Yeah, probably. They just have a steak we happen to like, but we can't get it anymore. Sherry, oh Sherry, do you remember what that blue is called that they mentioned? Okay, you're asking Sherry, not me. I'm just glad because I'm not sure what blue we would be talking about. On a live, I didn't see. Okay. Thank you, Julie. Anyway, so instead of steak, we ended up having chicken strips. it was an interesting day. Jeff said if he'd have realized it was going to be so hard to get dinner, he might have just stayed home. Okay. Yep. Yes, isn't it? This is pretty. This is some of that butterfly PT paper that Lisa sent me. Um, it's a gray blue tint. I Thank you, Teresa. Yep, thumbs are greatly appreciated. Um, she sent me a few pieces, and I put a piece in this book. Um, I got butterfly pea seeds in the middle of summer, somewhere along the line, but I never got them in the ground. So I don't have any butterfly pea tea flowers to do my um, to make what you call it, but that's okay. I don't need it right now. I had enough trouble getting the hibiscus calyxes taken care of this year. It's a steakhouse. Yeah, we're talking about Logan's is a steakhouse. We just definitely don't go those kind of places very often. Okay, let's put this butterfly in here. The butterfly is a little turquoisey, but it's all right. Oh, maybe I should ink its edges though. It's got some sort of white edges. But I read it takes 3 years before you get the flowers. Oh, really, Teresa? Okay. Well, that's okay. I'm patient. I don't need it right now anyways. I think maybe if I ink this from the back, I could tell where I was inked better. Besides, it'll be easier to ink in those places that... Barbara, this blue color of ink is a good one for this too. It's called cornflower blue, and it's darker than what I would have thought was cornflower, but it's really a pretty color. Yes, Julie. Please. Artist Studio is a great YouTube channel. Yes, Julie. Do you have a wrench? I can't tell. Just a minute. Let me see. I'll have to give me a second to glue this butterfly. I'll have to go see if you have a wrench. Okay, you've already got one? Good. Because as long as you have a wrench, you can share it. As long as it's not too long. Sometimes Amazon links are too long. Now, I think it needs some words. Or a word. Or, something. Ordered a vintage Christmas ephemera book from Amazon. I don't need much of anything, Cheryl. Don't need. Give me just 1 second, guys. I want to see if I can, no, that link is just, I'll be right back. I want to try to open that link that Julie just put in, just so that I can, go to it later. Okay. Okay. Now it's saved. I said, stop that to yourself. Uh-huh. It's a mother-daughter team. Oh, how fun. Hi, Holly. We always need new inspiration. That is... Okay. Okay. I just like this really well. It says life is good. It's not much in the way of words, but I like it. Oh, don't avalanche. Please just behave yourself for another week or so. Now let's see here. Like that right there. Life is good. Okay. Did I get that on there crooked? No, it's reasonably straight. Noticed I said reasonably straight. That's just reasonably straight. Okay. Okay. Wow, that was fast. Okay, let's put this in here. And I want to do some scratchy lines. I like it. Talk about simple and easy. And it's an even prettier color in person than it is on screen. Okay, Cheryl. Thank you, Lisa. Today's date is the 14th. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Julie and Linda and everybody. I appreciate it. I really like how it came out. Funny. Tiny little scraps and they can make you so happy. Thanks, Teresa. Okay. Now then. I'm not going to do my little glue book pages right this minute because I really want to do. Hi, Barbara. I got some happy mail from Mindy. And I really want to do that. Look at this fun envelope. But I can't do that until I make a new happy book because the happy book is. I love the cheddar paint. I do recommend watching their replays PM Studios. Yes, it's amazing what a little tiny bit of trash that can just amazing. It can just lift you up and make you happy. You certainly don't need a lot. And then I have all this stuff that I don't use. Anyways, I'm going to put this someplace to dry. Now, if you were watching last week, this is what's happened to my happy book. Let me back out a little bit. It has turned into this giant, huge thing that I can no longer keep things in because it keeps falling out. So I need a new happy book, which I sort of had prepared for already. I didn't realize how much I had prepared until I started looking. Okay, stay there. But I already have everything ready to go. You made it fat. Yep. That's funny, Teresa. I doubt that, but so yummy. Time to make a new one. Yep. Yep. Time to make a new one. So I have my little book that Lisa sent me too was getting kind of hard to use. So I have two little books. This is a little book I made when I was testing for making the books I sent out. So I have a little book. Lisa also sent me this little book, but I think I'm going to save this little book for doing something else in. I have an idea of the way I want to use this little book, partially because its pages are skinny and upright, and while there's some small pages in here, there's some pretty good size pages too. So I think I'm going to use this one because I had it. But then I need a new big fat happy book. So I had already prepared some signatures and I have a cover ready. So all I really have to do is turn up the pocket and sew in the signatures, and then I have happy book. Fix paint with paint with impasto. It makes a great transparent paint for jelly flame pulse. Impasto. I don't know what that is. Okay, Nina's asked, Julie, what's impasto? But it dries quick, so either be quick or put a retardant in it. Textured wallpaper to use. Oh, fun, Teresa. I love textured wallpaper. I haven't used my textured wallpaper a lot lately. But I even have this, it's even coated with Mod Podge, so it's all ready to go. I don't know how many pages are in each of these signatures, but it looks like I had some extras and I didn't use them, so that's already good. Oh, I'd love to have a piece, Teresa. Okay, let's see how many things are in here, because that was I think one of the problems is I had too many pages in my signatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 ought to be good, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, I even had the signatures. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I even have the signatures all folded together and everything. By the way, these are junk mail envelopes that have been jelly printed. So my signatures are ready. The outside of the cover and inside of the cover is ready. I just have to fold up the pocket and create the spine and stuff. So let's see what we got to do here. Pesto creates an exaggerated texture, good for acrylic paints. Doesn't change the paint color to be used. Thank you, Teresa. Okay, Barbara made 2 little books, one to be used for something and miss it. Thursday's live stream to be used for the next our color pencil project. How fun. And it cleans up with water. Second book is a bookmaking workshop binding called Double Diamond. I made it out of my ingredient. Put together for an abandonment. Oh, hi, Kathy. Awesome, Barbara. Thank you. Okay. Brenda, did I say hi? I hope so. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Mindy. You're just in time. Thanks, Holly. I hope I didn't miss any comments. This is, I actually jelly printed this cover, and then I stamped on it, and then I doodled on it some. And then I covered it. This is just a giant, it's a legal size file folder is what it is. Okay. Legal size file folder. Jelly printed, stamped on, covered with Mod Podge or collage medium in my case, because you know I don't use straight Mod Podge. This, I actually took a piece of my, or two of my jelly prints, put them on here, stamped on it, drew on it. You notice that this part's not done because I'm going to put a pocket. Hi, Rhonda. So I'm making a new happy book because my happy book was so full last time. I'm making a new one. But I really like the size of that. So let's measure how big the pocket is. Okay. I think it's about 5 inches, 4 or 5 inches, but I'm not sure. Yeah, not too bad. 4.5 inches. Okay. So it's 4.5 inches. And then the spine. Okay. I have to refold the I have to, this part right here, I have to fold a little differently to make it come out right for the thing. So 4.5 inches, huh? Okay. Some days I can't read this ruler very well. I hope I didn't miss anybody coming in, but hello, everyone. I did, I think, just say hi to Rhonda. I'm hoping so. So. Gotta put my head in the way. Love the way I make this book. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Sherry. I think there's actually a tutorial video on how I made the last one. I am not sure what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's there. If you can't find it later, let me know and I'll find it for you. I will tell you, file folders are a little harder to fold than some things. So it's helpful if you score it reasonably. Oh, good. Apparently, the way I put this together, I've got the tab on the bottom instead of on the top where the last one was. Hi, Riri. Hi, Janice. I gotta peel some of my sweatshirts off. You've seen it, Sherry? Yeah. Hi, Shelly. All right. Mindy's Happy Meal is going to be the first in my new book. Okay, let's... Having trouble seeing this line today, guys. Just for some reason. Okay, there we go. All right. Looks good. That'll work. Okay. Now then, we need to seal up the sides of our pockets. Oh, thanks, Julie, because that's very interesting to learn about. I am using double-sided tape, but I will also use glue because those of you who don't know this, when you use double-sided tape on a pocket, where it sticks, sometimes sticks, whatever you put in it can stick to the tape. So it's really good idea to have glue inside the double stick tape. But if I put the double stick tape on here, it'll hold the glue in place while I work on the rest of the thing. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Barbara. It's like I said, there is a video. I'm just gonna, and I had all this ready. I must have known I really needed a new happy book, but hadn't gotten around to making it. Get that out. I'm gonna need it. Now, let me put this back in camera. See that the double stick tape is right there. I'm just going to go inside the double stick tape with my glue because that way the tape will hold it until the glue sets, but also the glue will keep anything from sticking to the double-sided tape. I like double stick tape, but when you make pockets with it, it can be a pain and your stuff will want to come in and out, not come in and out. Yeah, Sherry, yeah, it's best if you're going to use, I don't mind using just glue, but I want to continue. If I just used glue, I'd probably feel like I needed to let it sit before I started playing with it. And I really want to get it sorted out and finished so I can put my Happy Meal in it. Both Hobby Lobby and Walmart in Tucson carry. Okay. At least the one in Tucson does. Okay, so now that's ready. Now, you cannot really see this. Okay, maybe you can on this side. You know, file folders have this places where the bottom of the file folder will turn more flat so that this is the center fold line, but then there's these places. It allows the file folder to get fatter and hold more documents. Well, I think I have to make another line over here on this side to fold. I'm not sure. I have to measure. And the way you figure that out is I'm going to measure from this edge over here to this first line, see what it looks like. It's 7 3/4, and then I'm going to measure this one. Yeah, if I measure to this second line, it's right about 8. And yeah. So basically, I'm going to make it so that it folds like right here. So what I'm going to have to do is create a new fold line. This will be a fold line here on one of the original fold lines, but then my other fold line will have to come out here. Let me see if I even made it fold. Yes, I did make it fold originally. So what I have to do is I have to go in here. And that's about 3/8 of an inch wide, that space. And I think I need more padding. I have to go get something. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, Lisa. Have fun. Hi, Beth. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go get, I have a soft pad that I use when I need something squashy. Oh, where are you? Oh, good. It's not in there. I hate to tell you all this. It is in the pile of never neverness. Okay, so we're not going to get it out because it's in this pile that's over there. That it's a silicone pad, but there's no way I'm going to try to find it in there because if I do, it will just end up an avalanche. Thank you, Beth. It's jelly plated, print stamped on, and doodled on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 3/8 of an inch off the center line on this side. Come on. Come on. Do I need to get my other ruler out? Hope not. There we go. Okay, but before I pick up my ruler, I'm just going to bend it. Ugh, I thought I was going to bend it. There. once you get all these layers and that pocket and everything in there, it does take a bit to bend it. I will have to admit to that one. Okay, then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, because what I'm doing is about not quite an inch spine is what I'm working on. And of course, because it's got Mod Podge and multiple layers of paper and things like that on it, it doesn't bend as well. Let's see. And of course, because it was a file folder, it has a bend in the middle of the spine, but that's all right. This is not a big deal. All right. Okay. There you go. See? Now my covers are close to being even. They're not exactly perfect, and that's fine. I mean, this is going to get out of shape but what I'm going to do now is I am going to stitch my signatures in the center of each of these 3/8 inch places. Okay, so this has a bend in the back of it, but it also has two sort of flat areas, and I'm going to put the signatures in the middle of those. And my signatures are made up of 8 sheets where I have glued envelopes together, and then I'll show you how I did the gluing of the envelopes together. Let me get out a couple envelopes here. Okay. Let me move this off to the side a little bit. What I usually do is take and cut the top and the two sides off like so, and I open this envelope up. Now the next envelope needs to be one that still has, just a minute, I gotta get one out. There we go. It hasn't, it's the bill return envelope. Okay, and the bill return envelope does not always, it usually has its flaps still on it. Okay, so yes, some of them have shapes like that, and I don't care. What I do is I glue this together like that. Okay, now I have a big piece of paper, and I have jelly printed them, which this stuff is really cool jelly printed because it gives you all kinds of texture in the background. Okay, and when I fold this in half, now on that fold line of the flap, it gives me a big long piece of paper that's perfect for my signature. Okay, so that's how I made these. So basically each folio or piece of paper is 2 envelopes that have been glued together and then jelly printed. So let's see here now. We got these the right depth. Yep, I think so. Okay, these are all set and ready to go. Let's find some holes in them. Okay. And because they're not the same size, I don't worry about straightening them up big time. I just find the middle. All right. Yep, even the window. Yep, I use the windows. Okay, just a minute, and I'll show you a painted window. Just a second. Let me find one. Oh, there's a painted window right there. I kind of like it. If that's what you were talking about, Julie. Okay, so now I'm going to find my centering ruler again. And I use this thing a lot, guys. I really do. Let's see here what we got. I'm just going to do plain old, I don't know, maybe I better do a 5-hole. I'm going to do a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. Okay, get out of the way. Okay. Excuse me. Thanks, Brenda. Yeah, I like the sound. Envelopes that have been painted are just yummy sounding. Okay, so I used 0, 2 inches out, and 4 inches out. I'll punch those holes in just a second. Thank you. Oh, Rhonda, you didn't see. I'll show you. The reason I'm having to make a new one is because my old one turned into this. I use it to put my Happy Mail in. And then I put, when people send me little bits and pieces of things to use in collages and whatnot, this is for the notes and the cards and other people's art and things like that. But it got too fat. I have to make a new one. And Rhonda, there is an actual step-by-step, hi Sharon, a step-by-step video. If you can't find it, yeah, Julie, it was full. If you can't find it, let me know and I'll send you a link. There's a step-by-step video on how I made this last one. I just had this one partially done to get ready, and I want to finish it so I can put some Happy Mail in it today. Okay, Mina. Okay. 0, 2, 4, 2, 4. Okay. Put you over there. Now I'm going to mark this the same way. Only I'm going to put the marks right on the middle of, okay, just so y'all know, this ended up being 10 inches tall. I'm going to put them right in the middle of those sections that I measured out. Okay. How to make a journal. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Barbara. Link to the video. Scroll back or do. Okay, why is, oh, you didn't have it in the middle, that's why. It does help if you look at the ruler properly. And this is more about making sure the book stays together than about how perfect it is, due to the fact that it gets used abundantly. Okay. I think we want a bigger, well, that's one long needle, but it looks like it'll work. Can't remember where you put them. Julie, I have come to believe that that is my number one problem. I can't remember where I put stuff. Okay, I think these are in the way now. Get rid of them. Okay, pokey tool. Okay, when you get down to the where the pocket is, this gets harder to push it through. But not too hard. Okay, that part's done. Now let's put this one. Oh, we need to thread our needle. Well, Barbara, I'm sorry, but you can keep that weather up there, okay? I really, I just as soon you kept it and didn't bring it, send it down here. All right. Shoot. I shifted these when I got hold of them. Funny. There we go. Hi, Nicola. You made it to alive. Where did I find my linen thread? Beth, I've had my linen thread for a very long time, but I buy my linen thread, wax linen thread at Royal, Royal basket. No, Royal Limited Inc., I think is what it is. Look up wax linen basket in Google, and you will come up with, I think it's Royal Limited Ink. If not, Beth, message me or email me, and whichever you do, and I will send you a link. Their shipping is outrageous, and you won't need very much of it. I have a business account. Dana's in Florida too, Beth. Oh, ours is not, Dana. It got cold up here last night. If you don't find it, Beth, let me know and I'll send you a link. I used to buy it. I used to buy enough of it that I bought it wholesale. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But make sure you're on their retail link when you go there, because otherwise you'll get confused. And I don't think you need 20 spools of wax linen. It'll take you a lifetime to use a lot of it. I need to get Lisa a new spool of green. However, it looks like she's used up most of her green. Come on, where's the hole? There it is. Yeah, I really let those shift a little bit. There we go. Now, if you haven't done this with 5 holes, do it with 3 holes. It's fine. I like to have I really like the extra holes and the extra stitches in mine when I'm doing something I know is going to take abuse, especially. It is a little more confusing. You have to go in and out a few more times. I will also tell you that wax linen makes this so much easier than anything else. Yes, waxing crochet thread does work, and waxing any thread will help over trying to do it with an unwaxed thread. Buttonhole twist, if you sew and know what I'm talking about and can get to a good quilt store, they should have buttonhole twist, and buttonhole twist waxed is really pretty good too. Come on. One of the things about waxing your thread is it makes it easier not to split it. If you split your thread, you can end up with a little issue. Okay. Dental floss, yes, I've heard people use that. And beeswax you can buy beeswax in the sewing department. Oh, that was really good, Tanya. It's been a long time since I did that. Okay, let's see who. Okay, where is it? Blast. Okay. Always start with more thread than you need. There we go. Block of beeswax, yeah. But yeah, you can get one of those little plastic doodads. Now synthetic wax, and I have synthetic wax because at one time a lot of the jewelry thread I used, the Nemo thread, had to be waxed, and everybody was using the synthetic stuff, and I was in South Dakota. I couldn't get beeswax for some reason. Anyways, I have some synthetic. I really prefer beeswax. Okay, let's not pull it so tight this time that we break it. I just had to tie my knot in a different spot than normal. It just, you know. Oh, Andrea's here. Hi, Andrea. I hope everybody I've said hello to, I hope I've said hello to everyone that came in. Sorry, I was paying attention to the mess I was making. All right. One more signature and then I get to do my happy mail. Yay. Okay. So that signature's in. Now we got to poke this one. Oh, we need to thread our needle. What is synthetic wax? I'm not sure what it's made out of, but it is not beeswax. It is some kind of something. I have some. Just a minute. I just threw stuff on the floor. Let's see if it tells us, Beth. Press thread against thread heaven. Draw across. Pull between fingers to remove excess. Produce static change. Repeat as necessary. Adam Beadworks. Thread heaven. Thread conditioner and protectant. It has more of the feeling of it doesn't feel like wax. It feels like it's soft and gooey and it works. I just find that I like beeswax better. Barbara uses this, and it works. It just, to me, it doesn't. When I was able to get out where I could get actual beeswax, I liked it better. Silicone. Thank you. That sounds like it. Yes, it's kind of, yeah, silicone. It might be silicone. I wouldn't want to tell you for sure what it is because I don't know. I know that for a while, everybody was using this in beading. Um, yeah, I usually make my string about 3 times, 2, 3, because that way I have enough if I do things like break it, like just a minute ago. Okay. Julie, and if it's typos, that's a good thing. Mine is spelling errors. I mean, it's not typos when I'm doing it. It's because I don't know how to spell whatever it is I wrote. Ah. Sometimes this thing slides. Come on, don't do that. Okay. Okay. Might have some glycerin mixed with the beeswax, the Thread Heaven. Possibly, but honestly, it doesn't behave like wax. To me, it's, I don't know, it's more smooth, and it may have some kind of oil or something mixed with the wax, and that's why it feels that way. So yeah, thanks, Andrea. I'm making a new happy book to put my happy mail in. Okay, now let's see if we can do this without breaking everything this time. It is, these signatures are made with jelly printed junk mail envelopes, Andrea. Oh, that's good, Sherry. It's good to know. Jeff is out cleaning up the disaster that his shop got into. I still have not cleaned up the mess the house has gotten into. It's got to be one of my priorities this coming week. I really kind of have to find my living room. I've already told Mom and Perry that Thanksgiving has gotten postponed. We will have Thanksgiving some other time. I'm not going to try to get it done and worry over it. We'll just have family dinner somewhere along the line. Oh, Julie, honey, I'm sorry. Come here. There we go. Okay. Almost went back in the wrong hole. Sorry, this does get kind of boring. There we go. Sometimes it's so nice to give yourself permission to take it easy. Well, I've been gotta go out to dinner somewhere. Oh, well, we are gonna have roasty leftovers tonight. We with working on Mom's house last month, we ate junk too many times, so we're kind of done with the eating out stuff. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, looks pretty good. Oh, you mean for Thanksgiving? Oh, yeah. I guess I could take Mom out to dinner for Thanksgiving, but I don't mind cooking. I have too big a mess right now to have people in my living room. The dining room is the table is about 2 feet deep, and the living room has still got boxes piled in it, and whatever container I could dump junk in at Mom's house. And that's the problem. I was in a hurry at the house, so things are just dumped, and I have to go through each box and sort and try to figure out what we're getting rid of and what we're putting where. And it's just like today, I was out in Jeff's shed, and I brought in 2 nice rugs my aunt had made, but he had brought home 5 rugs out of the laundry room. So there we go. Happy book. All ready for some happy mail. Oh, a big lasagna yay! Famous Dave's, first time I didn't cook. Cracker Barrel, Denny's, IHOP's open, some others. Yeah, that I suppose I could do that. They also don't mind if they don't. Mom will get a fancy dinner at the center, and Perry always has 2 dinners he has to go to on Thanksgiving anyways. So I'll just wait for another day, and I'll say, okay, this is our Thanksgiving dinner. So, and Jeff's dad is going to be at his girlfriend's, so he won't even be here. So, okay. We don't have Coco's, but all right. Now I have a happy book, and now we get to open Mindy's Happy Mail. Yay! This is the Happy Mail I got from Mindy. Thank you, Mindy. And of course, I'm going to have to use that in my little book. So we're going to find out what's in here. Oh, there's some tea bag something in here. So I'll make sure. I don't have to open it. Why don't I have to open it? I have to open it. Oh, I have to. I was really good and I left it, but oh, isn't this cute? Okay. First off, there's ladies in here. But look, oh, this is so cool, Mindy. These are really cool. Is this from a book, Mindy, or from... That's really cool. Tea bag. I saw it. Yes, it's a tea bag. Looky here. There's a tea bag. Uh-huh. A harvest of memories. Oh. Is it going to focus? I'm going to turn the... I'm going to come in really close. As close as I can get anyways. There we go. That should work. You can see them now. It is from a book. That is really cool. I'm going to save that and put it in, make a page with it. Isn't that adorable? It's like a little card. This is like a little pocket. Oh, but it's a triple pocket. Okay, so there was this was in that pocket. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, now this one was die cut. This one looks like she just rough tore them and made the pumpkin. Isn't that cool? Can you guys see? This is really cool, Mindy. And then, she made me a little gnome picture. With a little turkey. It's an altered playing card. All right, this is really cool, guys. Can you see what the turkey feathers, those little behindy feathers are? Don't they look so cute? It's a loaded Happy Meal pocket. Yep. I have a couple Stampin' Up stamps I must get out and experiment with. There you go. But look what's the turkey feathers. It is a leaf. It's a die cut leaf back there for the turkey feathers. Isn't it sweet? Okay, but then there's more in this pocket. It's a gobble gobble. And it has a tea bag tab attached to it. That's a brad. See, it has a little brad on it. That is adorable, Mindy. Does Tora use another name? Yeah, this is really awesome. This is adorable. Okay. How do I get this guy in there so he's going all the way in? This one was in there like that. And I want to use the things on my card. So I may not use the lady today. I may take one of Mindy. I may take that and use it in my book. And this says, glad you found time to play. It was great seeing you and your family. A great Thanksgiving. Thank you, Mindy. Okay, so what I'm going to do I need to make this into I need to make a pocket. I'm going to put the note. Let's see, how can I make a pocket? Uh-huh. Okay, I want to actually use these guys on the page. So I'm going to cut them off like that. Then oh, there. I think I'm going to make a pocket. Yeah, isn't it pretty? The colors of it is really pretty, Julie. I agree. Okay. That's a cool stamp too, but I want my pocket here. These are cool envelopes too, Mindy. Now I can put my little harvest thing right here. Oh, yep. Oh, I've got to have the little turkey where his nose is popping out. Actually, I think I'm going to put this. No, I'm going to put that one. Get in there. Behave yourself. There we go. Put that like that. And then that like that. And I'm going to put that right there. And then I can tuck this in right there. Oh, we must ink it. We must ink it. We must. Okay, I was just reading chat, guys. Sorry, I spaced out there. Where's my coffee? I didn't think to ink the pocket, but that's okay. This little turkey guy just says he needs a little ink. No, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mindy. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. A little Happy Mail pocket. In And my new happy book. Yay! New happy book. Okay. Now let's make a page in our happy book. Mm-hmm. I really love this envelope too, Mindy. This is really, guys, it feels like a really nice grocery bag. That kind of craft paper. And I'm going to put, I think her pumpkin goes with her. This turkey is really cute. He's got his hands folded like he's saying grace. And that little bird is sitting on the little flower. You know, Andrea, I don't have any of them. I don't have any oxide inks at all. Well, wait a minute. I don't want to say that because I think I have a couple of the spray inks. I don't have, I think a couple of the sprays I have are oxides, which I have not played with yet. Just haven't had time. But I don't have any of the oxides in pad form. I have seen Lisa do some fun things with them, like on her jelly plate and just different things like that. Okay, Julie, sounds like a plan. I haven't done any little book pages, so little glue book pages, so I'll probably work on that a little bit before I go today. And I'm doing all right sitting here. That's another thing I wasn't sure about. I can't stay too late because I've got to make some beads tonight. So Rhonda says she loves her oxides. Barbara doesn't have any. One of the reasons I didn't go ahead and purchase a bunch of them was because they are not a permanent ink. And you guys know that I have learned I don't like non-permanent things because then they change when you add layers. And I do a lot of layers. So that was one of the reasons I didn't go ahead and get any. I'm not sure if that's the page I'm going to use or not, but I think it might be. Oh, maybe I like this page. Oh, I love this page with this turkey. Looky here. He looks perfect on that page. Oh, he's so cute on that page. Okay, so the turkey's going on that page. This may be one of those really simple pages too. Okay, where's one of my big clips? I need a big clip. That's it, Riri. The fact that they move is one of those things that doesn't always appeal to me. So Okay, this may be the simplest page ever. Okay, where'd my little bird and flower go? Okay. I may have to give him a little stem that goes down. We'll wait and see. Give us a minute here. Okay, I think I saw. Andrea, I have a bunch of the regular distress colors and I don't use them very much. Um, because there again that they change. Now, I do like them if I want to make it bleed. Um, Fossilized amber, what a pretty sounding color. Um, I don't have the distress crayons. I have what do I want to say? I have some, they're Marabou water soluble crayons. For permanent inks, I use Ranger Archival and Memento. The archival inks, some of mine are Ranger and some of them are something else. They're called Windy. They're from Ranger though. They're Windy. I can't read that word. I think it's Vetch. Anyways, some of the colors from straight from Ranger and Tim Holtz do not have this Windy Vetch thing in it, and they're different color combinations from different artists is what's happening. I thought I had a cute little word. Just a minute, let me see here. Thought I had. Denim blue. Sounds yummy. Ah, that word, that works just perfect. It says blessed, and I am so blessed. So let's turn this in. This is going to be such an easy page. Okay, so we need to make this guy, this little bird flower needs, okay. Do I want to put that on there? Yes, I think I do. It needs, uh-oh, put the pin back in your glue. Uh-oh, that wasn't good. Okay. Well, I just messed that up big time. I don't know how long I left that pin out. Well, it's in there now, so maybe it'll come out. What I was going to do, though, is make my little flower a little stem. Okay. You're distracting me? No, you're not distracting me. I just think that the flower needed some grass, and of course the turkey will need something to sit on in a minute. Or are you just mean I got distracted about the pin? Yeah, I forgot to put the pin back. So that's okay. We'll give the turkey some ground to stand on in a minute. Yes, ink tints does. I like ink tints to add things to it. Just kind of like using the Stabilo at the end. The ink tints works too. Versa color stays on and color box stamp pens. I don't have the Versa color ones, but I have some color box ones. I have all of the Stampin' Up ones from ages and ages ago, but a lot of them have actually, I'm going to have to wash them out and re-ink them because the ink that was in them has shifted color wise. So, I think this page needs some ink around the edge too. Let's ink the edge of it. Um, I like how the top of this is almost like it's rainbows. It's not got any color in the rainbow, but it's like it's rainbowed. Come here. The little edge doesn't want to. There we go. Now then, let's. Isn't it? It's so cute, and it's just, you know, it was simple. Okay, where these were, that was right in there. Okay, where did my word go? There it is. Well, I just think that's a perfect word for today's page. I am just blessed to have all of you in my life. I am very, very blessed to have all of you. Okay, so we put that up there. And I think we will. I think this needs some scribbles. Yeah. I think it's cute. It's so cute. Thank you, Mindy. Okay, these bits are from Mindy. My head in the way. This is November 14th. 2021. Yay. It is truly a blessing, Riri. Yep. Okay, so now, where did my book go? See, what happens is then this little book, once it's dry, I'll put this inside of it for right now. Once it's sure it's dry, it lives in here. Like so that next time I get Happy Mail. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Linda. Thanks, Sherry and Riri and everybody. Let me see here. Back up. Back up. See, now it'll just live in there, and I can just keep those two together. I'm going to lay it out, though, so that it gets dry. Now, who wants to glue book for a little while? Think we should glue book for a little while? In my itty bitty glue books, where's my itty bitty glue books? Itty bitty glue books. Agreed, Riri. Okay, I think we need to come back in a little though. Let's see here. Probably as close as we can get. Glue book sounds fun, Lisa says. Okay. And Riri says Lisa's been, she's spinning or working on her breed study, Andrea. Gluing stuff onto or into stuff. Yeah, that's true. Before I forget though, I wanted to mention something. Tuesday, we are starting a new project on our Tuesday, Thursdays. And let me get it out here. Just to give you a little bit of an idea of what you need. Got it on my lap. You do not need anything fancy. I did decide, I think I'm going to work, and this is I brought us in real close and now you can't see. This is just a mixed media pad. However, I did some testing on some other papers and cardstocks that I have, and cardstock worked really nice too. Just scanned your little book. Yay, Barbara. My words on my little book pages are in the same vein. Choose joy with all my heart. There you that's wonderful, Barbara. I love my glue too. There you go. Anyways, we're going to use just some kind of paper. The one thing that I can say is that plain copy paper might not have enough body because of what we want to do. I haven't really tried it. I tried other things. You need some colored pencils, but you don't need a box of 76. This is just what I had. Lisa and I both found out that these big boxes of colored pencils just really have a lot of repetitive colors that are just very close together. I have some watercolor pencils and these are kind of pearlescent ones that are old from Stampin' Up. I did find some rose art colored pencils, and last night I found some Crayola colored pencils in my stash of stuff that I was cleaning up from Mom. So it doesn't have to be high-end Prismacolor pencils. We're going to do sort of a mixed media thing, and I will tell you that I'm going to probably work on the back side of this paper. And this is just, I was playing with some, it's not done, but this is kind of not, we're going to play. So that's what we're starting on Tuesday, and I just wanted to hit that up for anybody who hasn't been around before I go to glue booking. But Lisa and I wanted to play with it, and it's one of those things where we have no mixed media sketchbook for the project. So that's and Teresa, watercolor paper has one of the problems with it is got an awful lot of texture. And if you color on it with a color pencil, there leaves a lot of white in it. If it doesn't bother you, then it should work. I have watercolor pencil paper, and I didn't even try it because I knew that the texture was going to be a little too much. I have found with colored pencils that a lot of texture, you need some texture. The real smooth paper I had, the coated paper I had, did not work well. But if you get too much texture, then it does. Well, Julie, it'll be in the replays. I know you have to work, but we're going to work on it Thursday too. So, but so I don't know, Teresa. I would tell you that the only thing I can say is try it and see what happens. But I think watercolor paper is going to have too much texture for the colored pencils. I am not a colored pencil expert. I am not even a colored pencil. I'm a total beginner when it comes to colored pencils. So, okay, there's my painty page that I have for my glue book. Okay. That's my page, but what do I want to do with it? These ladies are, I think, too tall. Yeah, it might work. I might use one of those ladies on a different page, but I don't think I'll use her on this page. For one, the bright colors doesn't really go with her. Let's see what we got in our little stash. Oh, Ray, out of them for a couple months. I guess I got lucky because I didn't have any of these particular little tiny ones. Okay, let's pull some of this stuff out of here, lay it on the table, and see what happens. This little teddy bear thinks that it might have to be on there for some reason. There's a man in here with the beard. No, that's a shoe. That's my the little old lady who lived in a shoe. You can use gamma salt to make the colored pencils line smooth. Yes, we haven't really talked about solvents yet because neither Lisa nor I have really played with colored pencils very much. So this will be playtime because we're going to learn right along with everybody else what works and what doesn't work. Oh, happy birthday tomorrow? That's something. We'll all know for sure you, Lisa and Tanya, bite. However, you do not. I see. Okay. Oh, you can all. There's a lot of other solvents you can use with colored pencils, but actually, Rhonda, the watercolor pencils work well on almost anything that's got any body to it. I've used it a lot on cardstock and like them. You just have to be careful with how much water you add. Um, but I'm not going to tell you you can't use anything because you can use anything you want. Okay, this cat, no, that cat doesn't go. Maybe we could use this bird finally. I love this bird, but it hasn't worked on any of the pages yet. It's Linda's birthday tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, Linda. Do you have to work? Oh, I like these. I have always liked those. So I don't know about that with the bird, though. So we'll see. Maybe this lady in purple. Not been back to work. So, yay. Do you miss it, Linda? That is the question. Do you miss it? Not for a minute. Well, I talked to Helen this morning, or I should say, I messaged Helen this morning, Picola, and we need to do another little shopping adventure. She agrees we need to do that. I just don't know exactly when it will be. I've got a bead show next week, and I'm not really prepared, so I'm going to have to, I've been making beads this whole last week, but well, that's a good reason to be out, Julie, is to be having lunch with some friends. Am I all packed? The big sales 19th and 20th. Honestly, I don't know. It would be nice, but I don't think Jeffrey's going to let me come spend money. It would be nice. I haven't used what I got last spring. If I had, he might bring me. I wonder how many miles is it to get there, Rhonda? It's not that far. I could pop in the truck and just drive up all by my lonesome. It's been a while since I took a road trip. Just come see you? All right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Tanya's using jewelry. Yep, I'm using your jewelry. Uh-huh. I like to use jewelry. It works real well. Like that the stars are coming down on her. Did not put that in. Not only that, she's like holding her hand up, pushing the stars away. 676.6 miles. Heck, I can do that in my sleep. Not only that, I think I can get there mostly by expressway. Truck would probably like to get out on the expressway. It hasn't been on the expressway in a while. Paint some eyeballs in them glasses. Okay. Well, Andrea, when we take a road trip now, it's not the same. In the camper, it is totally not the same like uh driving. When we lived in South Dakota and I did beach shows, I did beach shows for years by myself. So I would drive um I would drive 750, 800 miles to get somewhere to do a show all weekend, and turn around and drive back home. And when we moved ourselves down here, we drove back and forth from South Dakota. It's about little over 3,000 miles round trip. We did it 5 times. Now those are road trips, but in the camper, we drive a little ways and we park and we go and see stuff and we play. And so it's real different in the camper. For some reason, this little star on this little hook just doesn't belong there. So I think I'm going to take it off. I think I really like the stars. I like that. But I think she's going to hold the star in her hand. Yup. And then it needs some words. Mm-hmm. Okay, do we want? I don't think that's a place for the ants go marching. I don't think so. Let's see what we got. Let's see if there's anything in there that I really like. Okay, I kind of like this. It says, people from a planet without flowers would think we must be mad with joy the whole time to have such things around us. I kind of like that. Let's see. It may be too big. Oh, just a chunk big enough, Teresa, to put on my jelly plate. Just, a small piece, you know. I kind of think that I like that. Oh, I like this one better. It says, one by one she slew her fears and then planted a flower garden over their graves. It doesn't seem to hurt if you fold it. No, it probably doesn't. But I don't need anything more than just enough to put on my, just lay out on my jelly plate. Thank you, Rhonda. Let's tear this and get it small enough. I like that because she slew her fears. I can't even talk. I kind of like that she slew her fears. Mine is 12 by, just a minute. Let's be 12 by 16. But it doesn't need to be that big. 8 by 10 or 10 by 10, because I'll just lay it down a couple of times, Teresa. I'm not I'm not big into having the whole thing covered. It doesn't have to be. The ones I have are from a wallpaper book, so they're smaller than my plate. So, okay, I think that will be, I like that page. I do like that page. So we need to glue those down. Okay, I had a glue book. Where's my glue book? Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, well, that was good. Oh, I have a new glue book. I didn't realize I had a brand new glue book. That's always good. Okay. this piece first. Oops. Okay, now that's interesting. I've gotten something into my glue stick. I must have been gluing something that had ink on it. Okay, bye, Rhonda. Jewelry is always fun to use. I really, there's so many things you can do with jewelry out of magazines. Where's my little scrapey thing? Where it is? There we go. Okay, but I think I want to ink this. And I want to ink it with black. $1.49. Oh, that's a good deal. Because textured wallpaper, even in the thrift stores, is usually hard to find and can get pricey. I went to an estate sale one time. They had like one roll of this textured wallpaper. She wanted $40 for it. I said, I think not. Now, if it had been that flower one, I have a flower one that you guys have seen me use before. I love it. It's just gorgeous. Let me see. Is it right there? I don't see it. But if it had been that flower one, I might have thought about it. But yeah, I think that's a really good deal, Teresa, because it can get considerably more expensive than that. Okay. I like that page. Yep. Mm-hmm. I like it. I like it. Okay. That one done. Now let's do a page in this one. Let's see. Where do we need to work? Probably right in here somewhere. Looks like leaves. Ooh, awesome. For 99 cents a roll for textured? Wow. That would be nice. That's a good price, Riri. Okay. Where did my ladies go? I was thinking about using one of these. Let's put these away because they're in the way. I was thinking about using one of these ladies possibly on this page because if I cut her out, she is just about the right size, but I have to have a background for her. So I'm not going to fussy cut her until I figure out what I might want to do because I think I can sneak her on that page if I do it very carefully. Yeah, it really does. Just depends on who is doing the pricing. I totally agree. Everything about thrift stores is like that. It all depends on who is doing the pricing. Now remember that this is the book that I cover all of the paper up. So I have to have layers of things to lay down. I took my jacket off and now I'm getting cold. So I'm going to have to get it back. It's the border kind. Ooh, I love the border kind too. I have a piece of border kind I use a lot. Blue background would be good. Okay, blue background. Okay. Just a second. I gotta add some layers. Kind of knobby, not floral, but great to use with a bunch of ideas. Yep. Okay. This blue, though, goes this way, so I don't think it's going to work so well. So I don't know that I have another blue one. We may have to just build a background out of different things, which sometimes that's what I do. So because there's a point where when I cut her out, things are going to show around her too. So okay. I think I better cut her out so I can see what's going on. Oh, awesome, Teresa. Thank you. Um, these are adorable, Mindy. Did you all notice I can't talk and cut things out at the same time? She's cute there. Okay. She has the pointiest toes on her shoes. That much I'll tell you. They would never go on my feet. Oh, I kind of like that. I do. I do. Kind of like that. Hmm. That might be it. Let's glue the two background pieces down and see what happens. Never tire of the 1920s fashion silhouette for women, although they look dreadful in that drop waist style. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've never worn anything like that. Okay, so part of this is going to end up off the edge. Okay, come on, slide down. Yeah. There we go. I had to trim that, is what I'm saying, is that the background has to be trimmed a little bit. Okay, which way? Yeah, that way. This edge. Oh, yeah. Messy, messy, messy. Get out from under there. Okay. Okay, Teresa. All right. Now then, let's trim this. Okay. Now the rose needs to have some little bits trimmed out of it. Well, I did do some laundry this week. It had gone for quite a long time over while we were working at Mom's, so it was good to get that done. All right, I don't like this big chunk of white in there, and so I am going to have to try to cut it out. Okay, we need this little thing right here. Come on, stand up. Okay. And let's see if this is sharp enough. I'm going to need a new one. By the way, our Dollar Tree had these mats back in. If you don't have a small one, especially if you're going to try to do that three-dimensional card project that Lisa and I want to do in Carve December, one of these small mats might be a good idea. Now, I mean, if you've got a bigger one, that's fine, but these little ones are kind of nice for being able to stay right on your desk. Bend it and snip it and then cut it out. Yeah, sometimes that is the easiest way, and sometimes I find this works a little better. It depends on how big the space is. Come here. A little tiny piece. There we go. There, I'm happy with that now. This has just a nice spot on my table. It's come in handy several times. I have to have cheaters, Teresa. That's for sure. Okay, so if I put that on there like that, yeah, and then put her on here like that. Yep, I do like that. I think that's really kind of pretty. Okay. Oh, those big black spots are not a good thing. Mom's got one of those. The big thing I can tell you with my cheaters is that I have to have different kinds for different places in the room. I have a totally different pair for when I'm cooking in the kitchen. If I try to wear this pair when I'm cooking in the kitchen, it does not work well. Oh, she's perfect on there. Just perfect. And she just fits. Well, Teresa, doing the laser, I'm glad that the laser will help. That's the big thing. I'm just glad that it helped. Okay, I think we need a word or two words or something on here. So let's find. What would you say? To blissful. I think that's a good word for that one. Blissful. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Andrew. Do you know what helps prevent fog on glasses sometimes? Now, not everything, so be careful. Is shaving cream. I did use it on my cheaters for a while. Okay, where did this come from? This was in here somewhere. Oh no, Lisa. Oh, honey. Oh dear. I'm so sorry, Lisa. Did it get in your yarn? It's in the carpet, which is even worse because it's going to be hard to get cleaned up. And of course, it's cranberry colored, so that's going to make it even worse. Right there. Yep. She and Darren came and got it sopped up. Good. Well, and it's cold there, so her heat's on, so that should help it to dry. Missed the computer and the spinning fiber. Oh, yay. Okay, so we need to do those little lines around that too. I like scribble lines lately. There. I like it. I think it came out very sweet and soft. So now she's going to have purple carpet. Okay, let's pick some of this up because we got to paint some on that other book for later. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Bunch can go in there. Thank you. All cleaned up and new tea. Back to work. There we go. It is so good she had family that could rescue her. I don't sit in a recliner. I've never found one comfortable, but I can sure make a big enough mess in the chair. Oh, that red bird has to be used sometime soon. I really like him. He's cool. Okay. All right, come on. We got to get lined up here, so you'll go in the little thing. Light blue, gray, mottled. There you go. So it's just a little more mottled in that spot. However, if they pulled it up quickly, it probably will be up. Okay. I didn't realize I got so much out. It's funny, you get it out and then you look at it and you look at it and it's like, okay, are any of these going to speak to me today? What's going to speak to me today? When I go to make my page, it's always something different. I've been trying to use that little black bird for 3 or 4 weeks and it just doesn't seem to find a spot that it belongs. There's a giant cupcake too. One of these days I'll use the giant cupcake. Okay. And of course, one of these days I have to use those pink sunglasses because they're really cool. What would happen if I put the pink sunglasses on the yellow flower? The pink sunglasses are the nose. No, don't like that. Okay. Come here. All right. Go in. I'll tell you what, this little book has gotten very fat. I cannot close this little book anymore. See, it's all fat. Okay, so we need to put some paint on a page in here so that it'll be ready for, oops, there's a fish, ready for next week. I'll get that fish in one of those pockets. So let's see, what page should we paint? Looks like there's a bunch of pages right here. Let's paint right there. What color shall we paint? I think we need some yellow and maybe this dark turquoise. Let's try, no, that was the color I just used. Let's do pink and purple. Pink and purple, maybe a little silver. Once again, these don't want to open. There we go. Okay, guys, while I'm doing this, remember that Lisa will be on tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. Ooh, that was a lot of purple paint. I'm gonna have to get out a piece of paper to use that up. Lisa, are you going to work on your weaving project? Bye, Julie. Tomorrow night. I'm not exactly sure where you stand with that. I know I think you're working on that one on the frame. Bye, Andrea. Or were you telling Julie bye? I'm not sure. Anyways, Lisa will be on tomorrow night at 6. And then we're going to start our new colored pencil project on Tuesday. Oh, that's a lot of purple paint. That is going to have, well, maybe not. It just needs some accent of a little bit more accent color. Okay, that I thought maybe you were just saying bye to Julie, but I just wanted to be sure. Because I got so much purple paint on there, it's just kind of too purple. There is also paint right down the center that is going to cause it to not fold well. So we're just going to scrape it out. Okay. I'm brave to do that? Why, Beth? That's how I've been doing all of these little pages in paint. That's how I've done them all. I really like it. It came out pretty good. It just needed a little more pink. It just didn't have enough. It was just too purple. Now I got to clean up the mess, but I think we need to see if we can wipe up some more paint. Then let's see if there's any left that we want to pick up on this piece of paper. Not really. It's not picking. It's all right. Oh yeah, this is I'll turn some of the pages, Beth, in a minute. Let me clean this off my table and I'll show you some of the pages. Now this is what do you call that? Teflon craft mat, so that it will clean up. But I have painted in this little book, I have painted all of my backgrounds this way, and I have really liked them. It's kind of like painting with the credit card, but not. It's got more, or it's more organic than if you use a credit card, which I really kind of like. I'm going to have a second baby wipe. That's really messy. Maybe just a paper towel. Hi, Brittany. There we go. Let me see here. And it dries pretty fast, except where the paint is thick. So I'm not going to close this tight. I'm just going to lay it like that. The first one, where's my first one? I really love that first spread we did. I've lost it. But if you can see this, there, the paint is in behind all of these. Every one I've done that same kind of technique on the background. I really like how it's very organic and mushy. You can see the paint. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. And I usually use 2 or 3 colors. It depends on how strong the color is. Like with that purple, it's really dark. So I have to kind of use the silver and the pink, which are lighter, to brighten it up a little bit. And I really like the collage on that kind of a background, just simply because it's, I don't know, you don't need as many pictures. It gives a fun background. This is my first one, and it is still my favorite in here. Dee Dee does a slap and drag that is crazy. And that's kind of what this is a slap and drag. And it doesn't take a lot of paint. You just use a little bit, and it's usually dry pretty quick. It does sometimes get on the edges, though, and I have to undo the pages. I used some of that glitter paint from Dollar Tree on that one. It was interesting. It did not dry fast. Let's put it that way. It took a long time to dry. Okay, so this was today's page. Let me stand that up so it can get dry. And then we did this page. And we did this page in our little journal. And I made a new happy book. And I did that page with Happy Mail. Barbara, I have not been dating them in that little tiny book. I dated the first one and I didn't like it. I don't know. It was, it's such a tiny little page that, when you put the date on it, it kind of, I don't know. I just decided I didn't want to. So I haven't been dating these. I decided I liked them better without it. And I think what will happen is that on the inside cover, yes, I date the Happy Page book. I do date that one, this one. And I write, this one says Bits from Mindy, November 14th, 2021. And I always date this one. And it says November 14th, 2021. And that's kind of, Beth, on these, I think what I'm going to do is just like put a date range of when I worked on it, when the book was finished, that kind of thing, when I started it, when I finished it. That's what I think I'm going to do with these. I also want to do something to the covers. So I probably will do some kind of like painty paper on the cover and then some little collage on the cover, but on the inside cover then date it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But yeah, I date my little journal and I date my Happy Mail book. I just have not been dating these little glue books. And I am going to say that that's enough for today because my back is tired and I have to make beads still tonight. So I'm going to have to go rest it a little bit. Remember, now Mary usually comes on Sunday evenings. So Mary will probably be on later. I don't know. I haven't talked to Mary in a couple of weeks because I've been so busy. Lisa will be on tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. And then Tuesday, we are starting our new project. Brittany, I think, just came in and Beth came in. Let me give you just kind of a little rundown on the new project, just real quick. You want some kind of paper. Let me back up a little bit. You do not need to go buy paper. Use something you've got. I did do some tests on. Thank you, Beth. Thanks, Andrea. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Anyways, I'm going to use this mixed media pad. Lisa has a mixed media pad she's been using. We're going to do some mixed media color pencil stuff. You do not need fancy. These are Prang. They are not fancy. They were inexpensive, but you do not need a huge box. The 12 package of Rose Art ones are over by my desk. And basically that's what I've been using to do this. I did find some Crayola ones last night, and I really kind of like them too. These have some watercolor ones in there and some pearl metallic-y ones. So just whatever you've got. Don't go out and spend a bunch of money and buy expensive pencils. If you've got Prismacolor pencils, awesome. But we're not going to do anything that requires major fancy pencils because Lisa and I are neither one experts at this, and we just are going to play, okay, with a mixed media kind of technique thing. So, anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow night at Lisa's house. And thank you for all the thumbs, and thank you for being here. And I love y'all, and thanks so much for being here and for waiting for me to get back. I do appreciate that. So see y'all later. Bye-bye.